Hey, hey, hey. Welcome back to another edition of Tarboro Coffee Talks. I'm Randy, the owner of the Tarboro Coffee House, and we're glad to be with you today. We have Monica Ricks with us today, and we're excited to have her here. She's the owner of
Escentual Collections by Monica R.
Oh, there you go. And so we're going to talk more about that, but before we dive in, we're going to talk about what we're drinking. And so today, this is embarrassing. It's just a Diet Coke. It's a Coca-Cola Zero, the best. I know some of y'all are Pepsi lovers. Coke Zero is where it's at. I'm just saying, we'll put it out there. But I'm having Coke Zero today. I've had my coffee this morning. I went with a Diet Coke, which we sell sodas here, so it's still advertising the product. What are you drinking today?
So this morning, my absolute favorite drink, hands down, to always get anytime I go to a coffee shop is the caramel macchiato. Usually I go to Starbucks, but I have to say, y'all are beating Starbucks by a mile. Y'all are beating Starbucks by a mile. This is the best one in the city. Well,
and I would dare say we have... no shade at the baristas at Starbucks, but I think we have the best baristas in Starbucks in Tarboro too. And so it's good and so great. Well, this is just to start off with some small talk. Today's the day after Thanksgiving as we're filming this. You have a good Thanksgiving?
I did. I'm still full.
Still full. Good. And so, are you from Tarboro originally?
Yes. So I attended Tarboro High School and graduated in 2005. That dates me so bad. 2005. It sounds a long time ago, but yeah, it seems like yesterday.
Right.
But I did. I graduated from Tarboro High School in 2005.
Okay. And then you went on and went to college and
I did. So after high school, I went to North Carolina Central in Durham, where I majored in chemistry and graduated from there in 2009. Oh my God, that's a long time ago. And after that, I went back to school to earn a doctorate of pharmacy from Campbell University, and I graduated in 2013.
Okay, so you're a pharmacist by trade. Okay, awesome. Well, I have some scripts I need you to work. No, I'm kidding. And so
I'm off the clock today.
You're off the clock. I ain't doing nothing. It's a holiday. You're going to have to pay me time and a half. And so awesome. So you've lived in Tarboro your whole life. You come back to be in Tarboro to work your career in Tarboro, and so. You have an interesting story behind how you started your collection. So you make different skincare products. Tell us what kind of products you make first.
So my company is a natural-based skincare company where I make everything from natural products. I often joke with my customers and tell them, well, you can eat it. I don't know if it tastes good, but you can eat it. So I make all types of things, from body butters, which is a thicker moisturizer, to body washes. I make bath bombs for children. I make cold relief bath bombs. I do a lot of stuff.
Right. How did you get started? You have an interesting why behind what you're doing. Like why did you start the business in the first? It wasn't because you were passionate about soap one day and you decided I just want to make sure everybody in Tarboro smells good. It was more than that. That's right. But there was something behind it, right? And so there's a reason why you started.
So the funny thing about my story is when I was in college, I was on track to being a cosmetic chemist. I wanted to work for Revlon or Bath and Body Works and develop products for them. But then I got sidetracked and I really wanted to be a pharmacist. So I switched career path and that dream kind of stuck with me. So in 2009, I actually went through a really bad divorce. And I had to channel my energy somehow. And my sons actually have eczema. They have eczema, they have allergies, and they have asthma. So they're really sensitive to everything. And I just got tired of having to go and buy stuff that was chopped with a lot of chemicals. And they would be itching all the time and not have to worry about what I was putting on them. So I went in the kitchen one day and decided I'm going to make something up. And it just so happened, after a lot of tries and a lot of fails, I came up with something that actually worked. And that's how I got started.
Right. So really it was to benefit your family. You weren't like, you didn't have dreams of being a multimillionaire successful businesswoman. You really just were passionate about your kids having better skin and just not being the torment of the eczema and just that was. And so I think that's just I think when you hear a story like that, it makes me want to buy the product because I know that you're doing it, like the reason you're doing it, you're supporting families, you're supporting your family, not just financially, but really you're supporting them to have better health. And I think that passion plays out into the product you're selling to everybody else, because the benefit that it brought to your family, you want to say, hey, it could be beneficial to your family as well. And so so I think there's a passionate heart about that beyond just selling the products. Like, I found something good. Let me go with it.
And I always tell people too, like, when I started this company, I didn't set out to be rich. In fact, I was giving away a lot of products at the beginning, like, because I just wanted people to try it. And I always said, everybody deserves to have something for themselves. And I'm never going to sell my products for more than what the average person can afford. That's why all of my prices are $12 and under. Because I really believe that everybody deserves some relief. I looked at my children a lot of times, and they would wake up in the middle of the night itching. They just never got a good night's sleep until I could find something to relieve them. And from there, I just kind of branched out. Using my chemistry degree, I was like, well, I guess I should put this degree to work now. So I just try to figure out what I could do to, help a lot of people and then make it more marketable outside of just eczema products.
How has the Tarboro community supported you since you started the business and launched? Have you seen a lot of support within the community?
So my biggest supporters are straight out of Tarboro. A lot of times when you start a business, you think nobody's gonna buy anything from me, because most of the people around here remember me as a little girl, like running through Eastern Star Baptist Church around the corner. So I never thought anybody would buy anything from me. But Tarboro has been, when I started this business, Tarboro has been right behind me. And that's why a lot of times, like, if you live in Tarboro, delivery is free. And one of the big reasons why I wanted to put my products in the Tarboro Coffee House, because I have so many
selling point. They're here at the coffee house. I haven't mentioned that yet. Like, her product, Monica's products, are here at the coffee house. Thanks for bringing that up. And so
I mean, I had to combine, coffee and my products.
That's right.
It was the best of both worlds to me. But I'm really appreciative of the support that I got from Tarboro. They have been one of my main drivers.
And I think you bring up an interesting, to step out like you did in a small community where everybody does remember you as a child. And, because that's the hardest thing in the world. I relate it back to Scripture. Jesus said that I have respect everywhere but in my hometown. Nobody. And so it's true. Like, when you grow up in a place, like, they don't take you seriously. Sure, it's just another. Like, I'm glad to hear that they've supported you, and we're excited at the Tarboro Coffee House to have your products here in place. I'm not going to take any business. I'm not promoting myself, but I've been dabbling in the soap making lately, and so it's fun. I think just to talk all the big terms like saponification and all that, sound fancy and all that stuff. That's good.
It is.
So how do they get your product? So I know it's at the Tarboro Coffee House, but let's say we got some soap here and some body butters, but there's so much more that you offer. How would they get in touch with you to figure out? Are you on Etsy or are you Facebook Marketplace?
I am on Facebook.
Okay.
So I do have a business page on Facebook where you can like and follow. I also have a website. So those are the two main spots now. So Facebook, my website, and here at the coffee house.
Okay. Awesome. So that's great. So we have all of our stuff here. What's your favorite product that you make?
My favorite product has to be my soaps. Because it's so much fun. So most people, you can go into soap making, you can go into Hobby Lobby, you can buy like the melt and pour base. It's like, I think it's like $19.99 for a tub, but I didn't do that. I sit down and I actually figure out the chemical equation from scratch so that I know exactly what my soap is going to turn into. I order products straight from Ghana so I can have the most organic out of everything. And I try to put little twists on each product that I make. So I would have to say my soap is the favorite because I love making it.
Well, that to me, soap is fun because I don't do the melt and pour either. Like I got the line, I'm figuring out the number, the percentage of fats and that's my favorite part. Like it's like a science experiment every time you make a batch. And so it's so much fun. Is there anything else that you'd want to share about your business, or just want to say to the people that are watching, as we get ready to wrap this up?
You know, I'm just really appreciative for how much people support me. I like I said, I didn't set out to be rich or anything. I just wanted something to help people out.
Right.
And I'm really supportive, and I'm really thankful for how people have gotten behind me.
Good. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, we're so glad that you came on Tarboro Coffee Talks today. We look forward to the partnership. I'm excited about it.
If you keep caramel macchiatos and
yeah,
stuff, you
man,
got me.
we'll keep the caramel macchiatos. It'll all be good. And so we'll keep your products here. And so we're going to, two purposes now at the Tarboro Coffee House. We're going to keep you caffeinated, and we're going to keep you clean.
Yes.
And so we're going to do those things. It'll be great. So thank you for checking out today's episode of Tarboro Coffee Talks. Remember, subscribe, like, share. God loves you. And until next time, have a great week. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.